kuna mwonyesha Ali Original ambaye sasa ndio niko mimi na kamera pale.
Son of a twang,
so,
guys.
Hilo ni jambo la kwanza, lakini pia tuna microphones, wanaona kuna microphones 5. Kwa hivi vyetu vyote hivi vina run kwenda under the board, vina booster, vinaingia katika mixer, alafu vitakwenda kwenye wirecast, kutoka kwenye wirecast ndio tunaipeleka kwenda kwenye
I hope you're not giving away trade secrets because there's some other suckers.
Hey,
so
they've tried before.
Okay, sorry.
Issue inakuja, tulipata issue mara kadhaa. Kwanza ilikuwa ni umeme.
Alikiba show was fire. And then
he's gone fast forward.
Yes, he's gone fast forward. And then Upper Slayer anasema last week's show on FIFA was fire. I actually watched the documentary on Netflix that Mukurima recommended.
Apparently there's 2.
Yes, there's 2 documentaries. There's actually multiple documentaries.
Wait. What do you mean there's 2?
There's multiple documentaries.
There's one hot one on YouTube.
No, on YouTube. I know the Uncovered, FIFA Uncovered.
Then there's Sasanayo on Netflix.
No, that one I know. Which is
and Al Jazeera has its own documentaries of their own version of the story. So let's go back.
And you couldn't even share with me, blood fucking.
Yeah, so let's go back to Slay's comment. It says, Slay also says, the show with Alikiba was fire. Having people call in and just in awe of speaking to him, that was amazing. Yeah. Please feature Kenyan American teens in sports, and also Brown Sugar recommended a show on suicide amongst our teens. Yeah, and this has come as a very big recommendation. Washeke has recommended this too.
Yes. And
so we need
actually,
yeah.
We've actually covered these topics before.
We did.
Yes, we did.
But maybe, I guess, with
but like Ali said,
with the way things are happening now,
yeah, we need to revisit.
We need to revisit, but also,
yeah.
like I think we've had this before. We've discussed this before, where we've said we want to get a subject matter expert,
yes,
but also somebody who is culturally sensitive.
Yes,
correct.
That is most important, because you have to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, you know how we say, your boy falls on where. Amka, wacha jikaze.
Yeah.
Wacha kulia, unalia we ni nini?
Pull up your socks.
Stuff like that.
And then also what Annette also told me, with these conversations, it's important to have, like maybe younger Kenyans who were born here or grew up here to get their perspective too. Because, like when we speak to each other, sometimes we are speaking from our own points of view.
Right.
Yeah. So it's about assembling the correct panel. Once we've assembled the correct panel, we have all perspectives, the experts and the people who are experiencing being teens in the US.
Yes.
Then I think we can
because that conversation needs to be had.
Yes.
So should we put a feed out there for chaps to lend us the kids? Just asking for a friend.
No, and there are people.
No, it's for one show though.
Sorry,
a panel.
Yes.
We need somebody in the panel.
We need somebody in the panel. Like the expert, the kid. And then, of course, us who are coming from another different perspective. So those are the things that I want. Someone should be writing this down. These are the things that we're gonna have for next year.
Yes.
Anajijua.
Super producer
kuna Byro. Okay, and then another comment here, coming from Pablo. Anasema Slay, I propose that you join the One Mic Show panel.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right, that will be interesting.
No, Slay, no, it's either me or her.
Yeah.
We can't.
Okay,
and then it's her.
And then
boss. Then it's her. It's Slay.
Wacha nijipange nitoke niende.
Yeah, and then kuna malalamishi inakuja kutoka kwa Pablo, anasema this year you haven't read comments za mashabiki sana. So that's something that we're going to improve on. As you can see, we're already improving right now.
We're trying.
So tupatie your
The fact
credit,
that
Pablo.
we actually read it, Pablo, in fact, nobody, these are the ones that...
Pablo wants his comments read by Ruth, so... We know.
Okay.
We know what's happening.
So he's on your brackets.
No, we can't guarantee that every week, but where Ruth is not there, we will be a representation of
Ruth. Nazisoma alafu tunasema kwa voice note.
Okay,
so
Pablo
he's on your board mass za Pablo. Brackets off.
Yeah.
Okay.
But but we can have like Omosh or maybe Ali read the Pablo's comments if Ruth is not here.
Alafu hapa there's another comment, like I was planning to talk about this later, but it has already come up. Slay anasema there have been episodes where there were some sound issues. So ndawacha hiyo comment hapo bandio nataka tu ingie. Maybe talk about some of the challenges, you know, because you're not on camera most of the time. And when sound issues happen, people don't see you sweating on the other side with what's going on. So bandio labda tuelezee yani huko kwa background.
Maybe he sweats on the equipment.
No, huko kwa background ni mambo gani inaendelea ndo watu wapate ku understand, because this year I think we had to actually abandon 2 shows.
Okay.
Tuli cancel 2 shows kwa sababu ya issues of sound.
And Cliff Okoth,
Cliff Okoth, and then there was another one. And a good thing he did not show up. So there are 2 or maybe even 3 shows.
I think it was 3.
That may have been cancelled because of sound issues. So bandio acha ndakuacha uaddress hiyo issue.
Ngoja hapa natafuta email kutoka Wirecast.
Okay, na Wirecast kwa wale ambao wajui, maybe Uno you can tell.
So
what Wirecast is.
Wirecast for us is the broadcasting software that we use that is part of. So what you guys are able to see right now is courtesy of Wirecast.
All the images, the voice, everything that comes across.
That's
broadcasting.
What we mix, yes.
So it's a broadcasting software. And by the way, come to find out, even Dr. Omanwa, not Dr. Kireki, but Dr. Omanwa. At one point in their church, they used to use this software, so he's familiar with this software. But then they upgraded to another one that is about $70,000.
Okay.
Just say, lakini kama kuna mafanza kina Slay, mnaweza tutupia hiyo ya 70,000.
So we need to give Slay our cash up.
Yes, then she can sambaza. So sometimes,
let me be nice to her. Slay, you might be welcome.
So using the software, and by the way, these are not excuses. We're just,
we're just saying,
saying that these are the challenges that we can, we as we grow, we experience, the system and the requirements. We believe, we have the recommended plus, plus hardware for the system to work. Sometimes the software and the updates that happen on the updates provide a glitch that sometimes it's not the fault of the system here, but those guys who are doing the updates, that they provide an update, then we update the software. We're thinking it's going to make it better, produces,
and you test, and everything is fine.
We test and everything is fine, and right as soon as we start
broadcasting,
nemo hadhara ile ya ajabu.
Okay, wacha tumsikie bandio sasa.
To get the proper definition and everything from the subject matter expert, who this guy is on another level. Muberwa bandit, sorry, mulikuwa meta Mubesh.
Baba Paulina, and then Paulina, kuna ile nyingine hiyo ni yetu ndo anaweza kusema.
Rastwin.
All right,
so is he defining muhadhara?
He's defining muhadhara.
Okay.
Issue ya sauti. Kwanza tuambie, I wish tungeweza kupan watu wakaweza kuiona studio siku moja, lakini acha tu Kwa hiyo hapa kwa wasioona tuna kamera 4. Sawa?
Ndio,
sasa kamera 4. Kwa hiyo kwanza nilo naangalia. Kuna kamera hapa ambayo inaonyesha Mosh na Ali. Kuna kamera pale nyingine ambayo inaonyesha Ali original, ambayo sasa ndio niko mimi na kamera pale.
Son of a twin, guys.
Hilo ni jambo la kwanza, lakini pia tuna microphones, wanaona kuna microphones 5. Kwa hivi vyetu vyote hivi vina run kwenda under the board, vina booster, vinaingia katika mixer, alafu vitakwenda kwenye Wirecast, kutoka kwenye Wirecast ndio tunaipeleka kwenda kwenye
I hope you're not giving away trade secrets, because there's some other suckers.
Hey, so they've tried before.
Okay, sorry.
Issue inakuja, tulipata issue mara kadhaa. Kwanza ilikuwa ni umeme. Kwa sababu tuna share building.
Kenya tunaita stima.
Sasa kwenye stima, jinsi ambavyo imeunganishwa, imeunganishwa kutoka chumba kimoja kwenda kingine,
ready kilowatt.
So I don't remember ilikuwa ni show gani, lakini nafikiri we tried everything, bado tulikuwa tuna hamu.
Okay.
Yes.
Na ambapo tumenunua vifaa vingine. Kwa hiyo chini ya meza hapa pana cable za kutoka DC mpaka Baltimore, yani hapa chini hapa. Kwa hiyo tumeweka vifaa mbalimbali vya kuondoa ham na vitu vingine. Tumefanya setup mpaka tukaja tukapata na tumeweka mix mpya. Unfortunately nimefanya tuende bankruptcy, maana hiyo lakini
You just had to do that.
yeah, lakini nachosema ni
Slay.
kwamba unfortunately kulikuwa kuna matatizo ambayo mengi yalikuwa nje ya uwezo wetu.
Okay.
Tulianza na swala la umeme.
Mhm.
Tulijaribu kwa contact, lakini tunaendelea kupata ham, tumeweka ham eliminators, bado tukaendelea kupata hiyo. Lakini tulikuja tukapata shida ambayo ilikuwa kwenye software yenyewe, na baada ya kuwa tumewaandikia couple of times, wewe ukisoma utasoma kama yule nani, nikwambia usome utasomea kama CJ.
Okay, sasa hii
Hiyo
hapa
sasa hiyo juu ya hiyo alizungumza, hiyo ni kutoka kwa engineers. Baada ya
Okay.
kuwa tumecomplain for weeks,
okay.
akaja akazungumza.
So engineer anasema good news, the engineering team has identified the issue you were experiencing and are implementing a fix. The fix should be included in version 15.2 when it's released. I will be sure to alert you when this
Software
version is
update.
released. Please let me know if you have any questions in the meantime. Thanks, Robbie. I think Robbie ni engineer.
Robin engineer kutoka Wirecast. Kwa hiyo
Okay.
nachotaka kusema ni kwamba hakujawa na matatizo sababu ya studio.
Okay.
Tumekuwa na
software.
matatizo kwa sababu ya software ambayo it's out of control. Tulikuwa na matatizo kwa sababu ya umeme.
Software na kichwa ngumio moshi.